Rowdy
Sad
Tellez
Dog.
coming in hot. No, not Sad Dog. Rowdy coming in hot right now on FT Live. Rowdy, your thoughts if you got to catch any of that last couple minutes of content there on Stroman showing emotion and a dude who's on the league channel every day saying everybody has to be a little toy soldier and do nothing and be like the players in the 60s.
Yeah, I don't know who Mad Dog is, but that's kind of tired. I mean, I didn't. That guy played really hard in Little League and sucked, so that's why he's super upset about it. But I couldn't tell you. I don't care. I really don't. If I homer off you and I bat flip that shit in the fourth row, and then you punch me out and throw the glove at me and do all that, like, I deserved it. That's just part of the game now. It's just the way the game is. Yeah, it's evolved over time, but like, who cares? I don't care. I really don't. I mean, now I think there's a time and place for it. I think when you're losing 10-1 and you homer off Kershaw after he's punched you out 3 times, I think that's a little different. I think there's a respect factor in that aspect of like, hey man, like you didn't do anything and you're still losing, like relax. But I think like if the situation calls for it, why not? It's the way the game is now, and I think that's part of it. So it
Have
is what it
you?
is. I don't care.
Can you remember, Rowdy, the last time that there was a situation where in the dugout you guys were like, yo, that was too much or that was disrespecting us? Have you had any scenarios like that, whether it was this year or in the past few years, where you actually felt offended versus just being like, yo, let's go kick his ass?
No, I think there's a couple times being a first baseman that it happened, and then the guy gets on base again. You're like, hey man, you're losing there. Like, it's usually young kids, man. It's emotional. Um, I wouldn't say like I'm a veteran. I wouldn't say I'm old, but I debuted with guys that debuted in the early 2000s. So I think you get kind of like an aspect and understanding from those guys. So I think it's just I get both sides. I really do, because I think some guys are just very low key. Like you look at Paul Goldschmidt, doesn't pimp homers, doesn't do anything, puts his head down, runs the bases, um, kind of like that. And then you have guys like Acuna, um, younger players, newer generation. So I think it's just who you are. But I don't think you can really pin emotion on being a downfall unless it does get disrespectful. Like yelling at the dugout after a strikeout, if you're a pitcher, is a little different than hyping your own dugout up. It's that I think that's really it.
Rowdy, why are you outside at Rogers Center? Did they kick you out of the clubhouse for making up lies about people, or what?
No, my lives do sound very accurate, though, don't they?
Yeah, because we're about to get into it, you and I, because you made up a lie about me the first time we met. Yep.
About signing autographs when I was a kid?
Yeah, that's not true. But
That's
then you
100%.
also, okay. Yeah, we had Pat Murphy on, and you also told a lie about him. So now Pat and I, we're tight now because you lied about both of us.
But have you ever met Pat?
Many times.
Dude, that's another spot on lie, though. That's like
saying that. See, like I could possibly tell you to fuck off. Well, not maybe as a kid, but I will now. But I could see Pat Murphy saying, "Hey, Clubby, get my socks," or wwhatever he did to you. So
yeah,
fair.
threw his stupid yellow Jordans at me, told him to clean them. I was like, "Dude, I'm your new first baseman. Fuck off, old man." But no, it was good. It was good. But no, there's a bad reception in there, and everybody's on the Wi-Fi. You know how it is over there, AJ. It's a small clubhouse, old clubhouse, so it's a little tight knit and tight out there. And so I decided to come out here and do it.
Do they still have the dude in there? Hey, do they still have the guy in there that would sell you like all the movies? Because you used to go to Toronto, and he'd sell you a hard drive with like every movie ever made for like
in the clubhouse.
In the clubhouse,
Scott.
remember that? Yes. Kratzy, remember that? The guy that was
I was in the East, baby. I had him.
You'd go in, and he'd be like, "How many movies do you want?" Because we only went there once a year. And he'd give you a hard drive, and it literally would have every movie ever made on it. And
that's everything
you want.
Well, I mean,
Jones,
that's why he did it in Toronto, and he said, "Scott."
Yeah, Scott Blinn.
Scott Blinn. I wrote many checks.
He's the head home guy now.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
there you go.
Ask him. Hey, I'm sure piracy out this ass.
We just got him under investigation.
It's okay. He don't care. He was like, hey, I was like, something didn't work. He's like, don't worry, I got a new update.
He was my clubhouse guy when I was over there.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Netflix now. You don't need that. It's just called Netflix. Like, we got
True.
subscriptions.
True. This is
I
before
don't think-
subscriptions, man. People piracy, baby.
Rowdy, is the real reason you're outside? Is it because you're giving more hugs than you to the Toronto players than you are your own players? Like, that's why you're outside, so everybody sees you.
I said hi to the staff. No, there's nobody out here, meat.
Yeah, right. You're out here. You're like, hey, got to do a show for 15 minutes. Yo, meet me out here. Like, you're gonna give super hugs. That's the only reason you're outside. Like, oh, hey, I'm back in Toronto, everybody.
Well, they did have an escort for just me. I got off the plane and they had a limo and everything just for me. That's about right.
I'm gonna keep it in love. You officiated a friend's wedding this off season.
Yeah, he said that you were mean to him.
Ooh,
Jansen?
I was not mean to Jansen.
That was
Oh, he's
two off
9
seasons.
years.
That was
Oh yeah,
two
he's
off
9.
seasons ago.
He's 9 years old. He was 9 years old, and like I'm 18. I just came off a game. I'm like, I don't want to see this little 9-year-old in my damn room at 11 o'clock at night. Get the hell out of here. I ain't had a little brother.
Give us
I was
more
I was a little
background.
brother.
No, here's the thing
Yeah.
Jonesy doesn't get. Rowdy's totally trolling him right now, and Jonesy just hook, line, and sinker. Oh!
Yeah.
Took the bait and running right now. Because that
No,
was a
what you talking about?
typical Rowdy
Sweetest
Tellez
guy.
lie about how
Yeah,
Jansen said he was mean.
that
Bull
comes true.
crap.
I was
The way-
sweet to him, but I was like, "Hey, you gotta go, Jan. You gotta go. It's time to go to bed." He's, Adam. Good game. It's 11:30. You gotta get up for school tomorrow, kid.
The way Danny describes it was, he was like, I was just a 9-year-old. I was a big fan, and he used to go. Adam would come home, and I just wanted to bat or anything, and Adam would tell me to shut up. I'm trying to go to sleep.
Wait, how did you guys know each other? Was it a host family?
Yeah, Jonesy lived
Yeah,
with
he was
Danny
my host
Jansen's
family.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying for the fans watching, we needed a little more context there in your little inner circle.
Yeah, his family hosted a lot of guys from the Mariners organization in Appleton, Wisconsin, throughout the years, and I was lucky enough to get his family, and I was maintained friendships and all that relationships with their family throughout the years. I ended up when Jansen got called up in 18, he ended up staying a night with me because I brought his family out and repaid the whole tribute to his family doing that. And he came to my house and stuff like that and had his dad made. But this time we're grown ups and we can have a drink, we can have a beer together. So it's just full circle, post family, and just somebody that made it and was able to return her favor.
Rowdy, I know whose wedding you're not going to officiate. It's Corbin Burns. Because when he walked by you,
yeah, he's married.
I know, but I'm saying you didn't officiate his wedding because when was it in spring training?
He was married before I got over here.
Okay, well, who cares? Semantics, okay? But he trolled your ass. He trolled your ass. He's my new favorite player, hence why I have his card sitting here next to me because
you like him so much you lost it.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Oh, bullshit, right here. Corbin Burns. Because he took the ball, you flipped it to him, and you went to throw it around, and he went, hey, Rowdy, pick it up, fat ass. And you had to bend over and pick it up. So did you get on him? Did you make up some story about him?
No, I mean, I always talk shit to him in the clubhouse, so we have a nice little back and forth. He's just mad. He's jealous.
Of?
My body's way better than his, and he knows it. So it's fun.
Yeah, he doesn't have 30 homers in him either.
That's true.
He could be jealous.
He could be very jealous.
Yeah.
He's got better hair though, for sure.
I wouldn't go that far. Some people really like my hairstyle.
Kratz. Well, besides Kratz, who else?
That's all that matters. That's the only opinion I care about. Jonesy, I care about yours too, but I know you wouldn't say anything bad about me.
Nope. As long as you're happy,
Dude,
man.
Hold on. I got it. Now that AJ's just getting on me. We were in San Francisco last year right before the All-Star break, and he came in to the clubhouse to say hi to Colton Wong and Jace Peterson, and he was running his shit about being like 45 and like, oh, I could still play. And he was like, y'all need a first baseman, and I was sitting in my locker behind him, and I was like,
he told this story.
You didn't have a career in 1 year. I got that at the break, so just relax. I said we're perfectly fine over at first.
Oh shit!
He told that story already.
He did.
I did say that. I said, shit.
You knew where Rowdy was?
I didn't know who Rowdy was. That's a real story. I didn't know who Rowdy was.
The only reason
I knew who he was. I heard the name.
And it's no big deal. It's not like Rowdy forgot or anything.
No,
Sorry,
it's not
Rowdy,
like he's letting it go or anything.
Yeah.
I mean,
What'd you say, Rowdy? We missed you.
Yeah, the only reason I knew who AJ was because he was like one of the little trade guys that came over, and it was big league and everybody. So I asked for the autograph, and now look.
That's right. I told you
Now
to
he's
fuck
hosting.
off. See, now I'm still
he's
telling you to
hosting-
fuck off.
Hey, Rowdy, I know you were mic'd up recently, and I know you've been mic'd up in games here and there. Do you feel like you're kind of getting worked when you get mic'd up because they have to dub a lot of it and it gets all edited, so it's not showing your true self besides on a show like this?
Yeah, I think sometimes it blows my mind that I get mic'd up so much. Like I get mic'd up on the bench. I get mic'd up. I'm like the most below average player that gets mic'd up the most. It's unbelievable.
But they
I
pay
think
you,
it's
right?
no, fuck no,
What?
no.
How?
I don't
I
get
have a
paid for
It's
question.
that.
supposed to be. It's supposed to be a couple $100, 500, 1,000, something
No,
like
it's
that.
No,
supposed
it's
to be
10 grand if
Okay,
you're on
wait.
the national. 10 grand.
I actually have a bone to pick. Okay, so
10K, Jonesy.
being in
if you-
TV for a while, ready for this, Rowdy? This is a real thing. This was reported. It's facts. If you do those in-game interviews where you're on the field, and it could be 3 outs, it could be. I think Glaber Torres or someone did it recently, and it was like 30 seconds. They give you 10 G's. But if you get mic'd up for a game, I haven't seen anything or heard anything about being paid for that, which is much more work and content that you're contributing. So can we fix this?
I heard you get
It's easy.
maybe for if you have like the two-way mic, like if they can talk to you.
Yes.
Maybe I've never had that one. I'm not that good.
Well, they should pay you for the mic'd up stuff though, because still 10 G's for that for 5 seconds?
okay, so if I ever do a Brewers game,
Yeah.
I'm going to
We won't
request.
let you.
That's fine. I'm going to request Rowdy. I want Rowdy.
You don't get
For
no
two-way.
request.
Two-way. I'll get requests, and you might say no, but I'll be like, fine, I'll keep the 10 grand myself. Then if you don't want 10 grand, then I'll keep it.
All right, what's your request? If you want a two-way mic to talk to me, you need.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, can't mute me. I'm just going to sit in your ear and go. Remember that time you tried to get my autograph?
Dude, we're gonna be sitting there. We're gonna get canceled for being on microphones in the middle of it.
They're gonna remove him during the game.
They're gonna take him out.
Rowdy,
Yeah,
you're
they're
out.
They're not even gonna be a pitching change. It's gonna be a mic change, and I'm getting taken out of the game.
Hey, did you hear about Pete Alonso's viral interview from Friday with us?
We got to talk about that guy dry pumping the railings at games, man. What is this guy doing?
So let's go over that too, because we did see some of the comments did say, what is that celebration?
That's a bad look for us big first baseman, man. He can't be doing all that. It's just not good. But no, I have not heard about it.
Oh, I've seen it. I was going to bring it up to Rob Freeman, but he gets all excited when you're talking about it, so I didn't want to.
Well, bring it up. This is the perfect guy. He's a first baseman, power hitter.
Yeah, so for one, you don't dry hump the rails after you hit home runs. You put on cheese on your head. And two, have you ever hit a home run when you have to poop?
I don't know. That's a fucking good question. I've definitely taken a farted. There's probably now that I think about it. It has smelled like shit back there before when Kratz was trying to talk to me mid pitch. He got shit coming out of his mouth. But other than that, I don't know.
So did you hear the story? Did you hear Alonso said he had to poop, so he swung first pitch off Hunter Green and went deep, and then ran around the bases and ran right to the bathroom?
That's a lie.
What?
There's no way. I don't know. He hits homers though, so that doesn't surprise me. Maybe it was true.
You know, like one of the favorite lines from trolls, because they'll put this every week. We'll have some video, especially on TikTok, that gets a lot of love, right? And that the Pete Alonso one went all over the place, pun intended. And the commenters, some of them will go, "I'll take stories that didn't happen for 500, Alex," and I'll usually reply nah, it did. But why wouldn't that one be possible? Dude had to go, and my favorite part of it, Rowdy, was that. You definitely have people, and I mentioned this earlier in the show, that were like, wow, great job by Pete, sitting first pitch slider, blah, blah, blah. And it's nah, he just had to take a shit.
Yeah, see, now sitting first pitch slider, I didn't even see it, so I don't know how accurate that one is. But, I mean, kudos to him. Good shit.
Oh, Kratzy, you had something for him? I thought you were going to bring some heat here.
I did, but you guys hit it all, and that was like 10 minutes ago. So stories don't flow anymore afterwards. You never really got into what it is that Toronto's gonna like the whole like. Are they gonna do? Did you guys like request like a standing ovation time so you don't get a strike called on you, like when you come up to the plate? How's that going to go down?
I think they want me to give them a standing ovation for getting traded. So I think they requested time for me to give them one. I don't know, dude. They didn't do anything. We're just gonna be honest. They're not gonna do anything. Maybe
No video tribute on the giant jumbotron.
I don't know, dude. They might bill me for not paying rent during COVID season.
Is that
Yeah.
true?
I want to ask you
Yeah.
about the most embarrassing moment in your life.
Most of,
Quentin Berry gave me a little bit of ammo, so he said it should lead into this story. So let's lead into the story of something in elementary school.
I don't know. What did he got? Dude? I got a lot of
Getting
embarrassing. Dude, I'm fat and bald.
getting cut out of a chair.
Oh, bro, that was, I got stuck in a chair, man. I was a little bigger as a kid. We had them little desks. I got stuck. I wedged myself in there and I cut out.
So how'd they get you out?
They kind of tipped it over in gravity. You know? We were learning about Isaac Newton. I had to be, gravity. And then you pull it out. And it's weight, mass, force. It was not good.
That's mean.
But
Who gave you that story?
My
I did a
boy, his
bunch.
first base coach.
Yeah, I got a good one about my first base coach, and I say it all the time because it's so bad. We were teammates in 2016 in AAA. I got traded over here, and this motherfucker introduced himself to me again. I said, "Bro, we were teammates."
He's got a long neck too. Talk about that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, you sorry ass. You got 299 stolen bases or 399 in the minor leagues. Couldn't get that one extra. Spent all that goddamn time there.
Wear him out. Let him have
Oh,
it, man.
all the time. All the
Let
time.
him have it.
He be talking shit. He thinks he got a good haircut and all. I'm like, bro, you look like Ray Charles cut that shit up here. And he goes, you got no hair. Bro, that's the reason I can talk to you. I said, because I got no hair. Like, I'm bro, like you got hair and you want it to look like shit. I'm like, bro, call Steve last off that shit. That's bad.
Oh, that's funny.
Rowdy,
Wear
what's
him
your
out, man.
what's the Jordan contract looking like?
Yeah, I only had
it.
it for a couple hours. They dropped me.
They dropped.
Yeah. They can't have somebody with that kind of body style. You can't be looking like an ice cream cone wearing our shoes. And I said, man, that sucks. So they're dirty. Yeah, that was Miguel Jordan anyway. He's from down in Mexico. They hooked me up. Yeah, I want to be a Jordan guy really bad, but I mean, who doesn't? I could be a
AJ's got
swingman.
a hookup.
You got any shit left over?
Jonesy, I think was no. Jonesy, were you a Jumpman guy? No, you weren't
Hey,
Jumpman.
no, I was Swingman.
Swingman.
Swingman,
Yeah.
the Griffey stuff.
Griff. Yep. And you always
Yeah,
wear Kemp's batting gloves, so I see you got some swag. Man.
yeah. See. That's the thing. I'm gonna start putting. Everybody's been figuring it out now. I'm gonna start putting E on the end, so it says MKE. Because
Yeah.
I'll be telling
How
Matt.
many he give you?
Matt,
Damn.
yeah, Matt's always like, man, dude, everybody's talking about the gloves. I'm like, nobody knows who you are, bro. I was like, you're irrelevant in the game now. I was like, you're a good guy. You're a good guy. You treat me well, but I mean, dude, I'm gonna start putting E on the end for Milwaukee, and everybody's gonna be like, damn, dude, you got Milwaukee, you got custom Nikes. I'm like, yeah, from 2014, bro. They're sick. Don't worry about it. I got it like that.
What are they? Brewers colors?
Yeah, when he was on the Padres.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
a lot of
they
people
match up.
a lot of people forgot about that, even him. So like
Yeah.
he'll go to his house, and he has a cage and stuff, and that's where I hit is at the house, and then he just has like all this random shit in there, like cleats, batting gloves, all this stuff, and I just start taking it. I just start. There he is.
Oh, there
We were
he
just
is.
talking about you, Brian.
Hey, he was
We were
talking
talking about how
shit
big of
about
a
you. He
bitch
was
you were.
talking mad shit about you. That's my boy.
A lot of people don't like you. But
All right, you got.
yeah, so I go to Kemp's house and I just start taking all his stuff. How it is.
All right, Rowdy, we want you to stay safe out there. So now that there are other human beings on the field, go do your thing, dude. We'll get you again in a couple weeks. Good luck. Go make a run for the boys right now.
Yeah, we got to, the prime coming out to see me, so I got to go.
Yeah, please. Get out of here,
And
dude.
Justin Bieber and Drake are going to come say hello, too, so, big shot.
Yeah.
Tell Biebs we said what's good.
Yeah, tell him hello. Tell Drake I'll see him in Chicago.
Yeah, I won't. I don't know what you said, AJ, but I probably won't see you if you're ever in Chicago. I'm in a big league like me. It's cool.
Okay, great, perfect. I love it. I won't talk to you. Don't worry about it. I won't give you the chance.
Can't wait. Cameras will be all over.
I'll send over a ball. I'll send over a signed ball for you.
I'll put it next to my Corbin Burns card,
which you treat really well.
All right,
PSA 0.5 at this point.
Whatever. All right, go give the Blue Jays hugs. Enjoy your video
All right,
tribute.
I will. Yeah, I've only been 7 like you, so it means I'm a good teammate.
Later, bro.